Hello, my peeps. I am here to do a reading for you, and it's going to be. I got a tickle in my throat. As you guys know, California is very temperate, even Northern California. Oh, and I'll tell you, something's always blooming. In some years, your allergies get worse, even the longer you live here. And since those fires, it's just not been right. So I do beg your pardon with my constant clearing of my throat. I don't like doing that, but it's a must, and I have taken my antihistamines as best as I can. So let's begin by using some wonderful cedar, which is also connected to my own heritage. Latvia. We have mostly woodland there. And I want to also bless this beautiful obsidian moon, half moon, that I use in my work to absorb the negativity when I have to read on. You can see that beautiful sheen. I love obsidian, and this is gorge, and it feels really good, so smooth. So like if I'm sitting here and I've been doing a negative reading, I can do my thing about clearing it also with the help of my nifty obsidian. It's really beautiful and a practical piece, not just a pretty piece. A piece I can actually use, has a function. I like that. I've really trying to become far less materialistic, but I'm a Virgo, and I do like my creature comforts, but I have enough and I need to get better. So let's just clear this deck and this space. Okay, I have to be careful not to drop any hot ash on this mattress that I am renting from a medical company. Okay, whoop. All right. Okay, now, and a little for you, all out there. Cleanse your spirit, because you can definitely receive this. And I gotta cleanse mine. We should all be doing this, you know what? Seriously. Whether you don't have to smudge. You can take certain kinds, like a spiritual shower or bath. If you don't have a bathtub, like some apartments and things don't really, if they're small, they don't really have bathtubs per se that you can sit down in. For me, I'm disabled. If you put me in a bathtub, unless you can get me out, I might end up stuck in there. I wish I could. I need to get one of those baths with those lifting chairs, all that good stuff. Once a move, get those accoutrements. Okay, let's set this over here. I think we have taken care of that. And now I want to look at whether or not Ivanka is pregnant or not. And I want to see if it's Jared's and how that's going to go. My entertainment day. Okay. Gets caught in my shirt here. All right. One of the reasons I don't tend to shuffle on this is because it makes a lot of noise and it gets picked up by the mic. And it can be a bit unpleasant, but we'll see. Also, it's a little awkward angle. I'm reaching over this way, but anyway, is Ivanka pregnant? And is Jared the daddy? Jared would be the King of Pentacles because he's an earth sign. What can you tell us? I ask the spirit of the tarot, and I ask my spiritual helpers to assist me, my ancestors, and the Creator to help me read accurately. Is Ivanka Trump pregnant, and is Jared the father? Is Ivanka Trump pregnant? Or going to get pregnant? Because one of my last readings, we caught sight of that Ace of Cups, and a reader brought it up, and I had thought of it, but I had so much stuff going through my head at the time, I didn't bother with mentioning it. But when I looked at it another time, and I saw the reader's comment, I totally agree. So I just wanted to, a little closer look, very quickly. Is Ivanka Trump pregnant, and is it Jared's? I think it is. But hey, you never know with these people, right? Whew. Okay, we have the Magician. Now I have little bits of cedar on my bed, but it's okay. And I have the Four of Swords. So there is something here about retreat, and there may be some message conveyed or related about her having to pull back, and I think it could be because she's pregnant. If she's pregnant, it's more risky for her to be going out there to these events with her father. And this is definitely retreat. Maybe if you're also, sometimes you get morning sickness. Sometimes some women get I didn't ever get really bad morning sickness. I had other unpleasant things to deal with, but that wasn't, thank goodness, one of them. That's a possibility. This is the Chariot, and it is usually indicative of moving forward. I know they're going to be moving literally, and I think they are looking at, once again, that comes up, where are we going to go? Trying to pick out where they can go. Now, I didn't know this, but I just caught a video or some information of that they can't go back and live in Mar-a-Lago. And I gotta pick up on why. But it's all in different. Something about the way it's, I don't know, paperwork, bureaucracy, something. Anyway, the way it is, he may not be able to. He doesn't really, is he just leasing it? What is it, least putting his name on it? You know, the way he does things, who knows? But that is something I need to look up. So it doesn't look like he would be heading back to Mar-a-Lago, actually, if that information is true. But we are on Ivanka. Not feeling well, totally not feeling well here, okay? And she may be trying to cover it up with the Magician by using various means to kind of manipulate or to counter the release of that information. You know, it can be a bit of a gameplay with the Magician, but it is about communications and expression and taking action. And I see her not feeling well and having to retreat back. She has no choice. It's physically just not well. So I think she could have illness, and it could be associated, very much so, because I did ask about pregnancy. And it could be that it is associated with, like, pregnancy. Like when you get, like, really morning sick, maybe. Interesting. Five of Cups, there's regret. There is loss and remorse. There is the Knight of Cups. Some kind of proposal or offer. I don't know that she's... well, let's just get that third line in there. Okay, here we have the Hierophant. It's about rules and tradition and what you have to follow or what you're supposed to. I think this is seeing a doctor, honest to goodness, for whatever this illness is, be it pregnancy or something else. But yeah, she'll get to feeling better. I think she's pregnant. Oh, I do. I think she could go see a doctor because, like, she's feeling nauseated or just waking up sickly. I think she this to me, like that nine to me can be like the 9 months of pregnancy. Yeah. What if it's twins? Woo! She's gonna have her hands busy if that's twins. She's gonna be losing her nanny stuff. I think it's possible, okay, that if this I see her not feeling well. And it is something that I think seeing a specialist, OBGYN, that she will feel much improved. And it sure feels like a pregnancy is a possibility to me. But I think she wants to kind of keep it under wraps. She's trying to, I think, kind of hide it until she's ready to come forward with it at some point or another, if she isn't already. And I do think there's another child on the way. But it looks to me like there's some various different notions that are a bit on the fantasy side, and especially with that Knight of Cups there with regard to her situation. And I feel like it's like and I've often felt this, that if she was pregnant, and I think I'm seeing it right there, that she would be using it to her advantage as leverage. World. But there is an end of a cycle for her, and there is defeat. She will not have success. And she will be on the defense position as they try to clarify that which she has tried to keep obscured or resists them from looking at. I think where she has resisted, let's say going to interviews and depositions, giving evidence, whatever they need, this is going to leave a mark for her. Because she's going to be fighting them from basically making it formal and clear as to the truth of her situation. And of course, they don't like the truth. She's going to battle back against it. She could have help here. just no matter way I slice this bread for Ivanka, she gets the painful end of a cycle. Um, she may have some help from a friend to try to start again. She's not going to be in a good position. I think she could be pregnant. She could yet get pregnant. I do think she could. But I think it's not going to be a fun pregnancy. I feel sorry for the child. So, again, I'm going to take another quick repeat. Is Ivanka going to get pregnant, or is she pregnant? Is Ivanka Trump pregnant, or is she going to be getting pregnant soon? Well, I see her fantasizing about a man that does not look like Jared. This would be a man of more of a fire sign. And she feels like she's been on a... I don't know if this is someone she's been involved in for a period of time, but she's feeling outside of that situation, on the outside of that relationship. She would like it to become greater. I don't know. She wants recognition from this guy. There's her dad. Society. Up to no good. Being sneaky about what she's trying to propagandaize, put out there. Worried, what's this? Because she's going to be confined. I think, yeah, she could definitely get pregnant. I don't know whether or not it would be Jared's, to be completely honest. And again, this is all for entertainment purposes only, so it's all alleged. And I see her, I think if she is, she's going to try and keep a lid on it for a while, because she doesn't want to have to confine, I think, herself as one would if one's pregnant because of the pandemic. And there's she gets to a point where she's going to have to decide. New beginning, get her in. Even this could be looked at, as far as I'm concerned, as potentially a first trimester on bed rest. She could be really morning sick. I think she could. We'll see. I would have liked to have seen some other cards there, but I did see cards that I could take to mean pregnancy. I'll come back at it at another time. But I did see some cards that most definitely could indicate pregnancy. I would like, for my liking, I'd like to see it a little stronger than the cards I got. They were pretty strong, but not as strong as what I got before. However, taking them into account with what I have before, I always have to say, I think it's a high probability. All right, I'll see you in the next video.